Okay, so this is Reverend Sean over the Center Path, and I just wanted to go over this stuff here. Who's my teacher? Here's my ordination certificate back in, way back in 2006, actually. So 20 years this June. And there's a few people that I wanted to thank about that. I mean, I've been studying this stuff for a long time. And I have teachers, specifically one who is predominantly Mahayana, right? Pure Land. One is predominantly Theravada, or the vehicle of the elders, and one that is Vajrayana, or the Diamond Way. Let's go through them real quick. So my primary teacher is, let's see, is that him? Yeah, there he is, right here down in the middle. That is Bhante Chao. Okay, Bhante Chao. That's me over on his, if you're looking at the screen, it's on the right-hand side. I had no beard at the time, of course. And the other one on the other side is Reverend Damaruchi, who was one of my tutors and main teachers as well. So my main teacher, though, is Venerable Chao of the Rosemead Buddhist Monastery and Los Angeles Buddhist Union in L.A., actually California. He came over from Sri Lanka, and he was trained originally in Sri Lanka as a Theravada monk, and then later went to, I believe, Taiwan, and learned the Mahayana ways and became ordained in both. So it's very rare that we see this, although he does do services for all of the Buddhist groups that are out there. Even we even have some Burmese groups and Vietnamese groups and Chinese groups, and whatever it is, he's teaching basic Buddhism, and that's what I was learning from him. So he's my main number one teacher right there. And then they're called an Acharya. Okay, Acharya. He's the one who signed my original documents, and he's the one who basically told me you're okay to do the things that you can do as a minister. And I'll get into what those are later. But the next one here is, let's see, here we go, right here. That is Venerable Walpola Piyananda, and he is my upajjhaya. It's called, he's a preceptor. So he was the guy who kind of like gave the thumbs up and also helped me with some teaching. I did meet him originally in 2005, I believe, after the tsunami in Sri Lanka, or 2006 actually, and Sri Lanka tsunami back then, and helped out in Sri Lanka for that. So he's a very good resource. You can look him up. He's the Buddhist Vihara of Los Angeles, I believe, and really, really great people. Very humble, very nice, very knowledgeable, and I'm very lucky to have them as teachers. And my third one, and he became more of a friend. He's not really an official, like, I didn't claim him as a master. He's not my root guru or anything like that. Is this guy here? Let's put him. Let's put these guys below. There we go, and put that below there. There we go. So this is him here. That is Venerable the Rinpoche. Actually, he's a Vajra master, Jigme Dorje of the Kawalung Monastery in Kathmandu. So I originally met him at the same temple as that Bhante Chao, and I was living at the temple down in this one right here. That's not the temple. That's actually overseas. But I was living at the temple, and the Venerable Jigme Dorje, who was a lama at the time, and then was actually promoted, I guess, as to Vajra Master and Rinpoche, which now that's what he does, and so his main job is teaching other teachers. So, great, again, person. If you're ever looking them up and you find them online, they're spectacular, and everything they do, in my opinion, is top-notch and on top of the table, because I'm very skeptical of those things. But these guys are good. They're very good teachers. They're very knowledgeable, very good with... if you're looking into learning, if you find anything by these guys, there's a few books by Venerable Piyananda up there at the top, and there's also a few writings by Venerable Chao, and you'll see some videos of him as well here and there. He does a lot of ecumenical stuff and interreligious things throughout the country, as I like to do. So there you go. Those are my teachers right there. Okay. Those are my official teachers. There you go. I have my ordination certificate here. I'm celebrating 20 years as an ordained minister. Technically, I kind of went towards the Chan tradition. That's why the robes are brown rather than orange or maroon or white or anything like that. And the Chan tradition is a little bit more, it's a little bit older, and it's from China, and it is a, actually, I like it, I enjoy it. But I have studied all three main branches of Buddhism, the Vajrayana, the Theravada, and the Mahayana, as well as some other little esoteric stuff, not as well versed in those, but very well rounded in those. And I'll be teaching online. Go ahead and go down to this section right here, right down there, and you can see the little icon, which is a little Enzo with the feet inside, and that's where you can actually what's it called? You can subscribe if you like to subscribe, and you can see these pictures here, and I'll put right down. Oopsie, that one went inside out. So there we go. We'll put that one there, and we'll go right over here, and I'll put the next video. Hope you guys are good. Talk to you soon. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer those. And we'll go on with learning about the basics of Buddhism. Talk to you later.